Oh, it's not good.
Can you actually drink it?
Oh, it's so horrible.
After 2 years of living here in England, we've decided to make a very special video and have our take on trying a classic British thing. So today's video is going to be Americans try to make a cuppa. Cuppa, for our American folks, is a proper cup of tea.
But before we get too far into that, I'm Elatra Beck.
And I'm Jordan Beck.
And this is Around the World and Beck. We post videos every week. Sometimes it's Americans trying British stuff, and sometimes it's a travel vlog. So make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Follow us on socials, that way you never miss out on a new video.
Without further ado, let's show you how we have learned to make a proper cuppa.
Your first step is going to be picking out a nice cup. Now, we don't actually have any teacups per se, but we do have these nice ceramic mugs, which will work just fine for the way that we're doing it, because we're doing it without a teapot. Your next step is going to be tea. Now, we have Yorkshire tea, Yorkshire Gold. That is a perfectly acceptable brand to use, and luckily they come in these convenient little pouches. So all you have to do is cut the top off, and then you can pour them straight into your cup.
Once your tea is in the cup, I'm gonna go ahead and fill this bad boy up. Just some water. Doesn't matter what temperature. There you go. They're all swimming around inside there. We're gonna go ahead and make it warm. The best way to do that is the microwave.
Next, you gotta heat them up.
Once it comes out of the microwave, it's gonna be pretty hot. We microwave ours for about 3 minutes. Some people do a little less, some people do a little more. But if you find it too hot, recommend putting it in the fridge for about 5 to 10 minutes to cool it down. Another option that you have is adding some ice cubes. But we're gonna go ahead and skip that just for video purposes. I'm gonna be adding the milk.
Now it's time to make it just a bit sweeter. You can use really any kind of sugar you like. We typically go with brown sugar, and you can put as much as you would like. I would say, I don't know, 4 to 5 spoonfuls is probably about good.
We're finally getting close to tasting our perfect cuppa, and it smells incredible. There is one quick thing we'd like to know, and that is if you were to look inside of our cup, you'd still see the tea leaves.
And that is because if you go to a restaurant, they upcharge you because they are picking all of the leaves out individually. However, if you want that same restaurant quality feel at home, feel free to just use the strainer. You'll get the exact same vibe. You ready?
We're ready, let's enjoy. Without further ado, let's show you how we have learned to make a proper cuppa.
We are so sorry that we put you guys through that. Of course, that is not how we make a cup of tea at home. From what we've seen from all around the UK and even a lot of Europe is that what you'll have in homes and hotels, that kind of thing, is a self-contained electric kettle. However, when we first moved here, we did not realize how much we were gonna come to love tea, so we never invested in one. But what we do have is a stovetop kettle. Make sure that it is nice and clean on the inside and put fresh water in it before you get started.
So once your kettle has finally begun steaming, you can go ahead and take it off and then add it to your cup. But before you add it to your cup, it's important that you add the tea bags to the bottom of the mug. And this time we're actually going to be leaving the tea leaves in the bag. Sorry that we had to cut it up. And put in a good amount. Then you're going to give it a quick stir and let each one sit for about 4 to 5 minutes.
After your 4 to 5 minutes has passed, you want to try and get the rest of the tea out that you can. So what you're going to do is take your spoon, lift it up, and then just kind of squidge it against the side. The more you get out of it, the better, the richer your tea is going to taste. Honestly, with a good tea blend, you could be done right there. However, Jordan and I prefer what's called a builder's tea. So that's going to be with both sugar and milk.
The last step is adding milk to your tea. It can be whole milk, it can be semi-skim milk, either doesn't matter. But there is a great debate as to when to add milk to your tea. If you are tiffy, that means that you add tea before the milk. And if you are miffy, it means that you add milk before tea. Typically you steep your tea in the pot so that that determines what you add first. But in our case, we're steeping it in the mug, so you add the milk last as to not cool it down too quickly. That's how you make a proper cup of tea.
Well guys, that concludes another American's Try, or in this one more like American Struggle. But we hope that you enjoyed it and made it to this point in the video, and let us know how we did. Did we end up making a proper British cuppa?
Also, hopefully you guys waited to the end of the video before commenting your frustration as we ruined a lot of the beautiful tea. But it was a lot of fun filming it and just kind of coming up with the creative ways to demonstrate how to make a cup of tea.
And how to not do it.
How to not do it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to follow us on socials and leave a comment. We want to hear from you.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.